There we go. We're live. Welcome everybody on Facebook, on Meerkat, on YouTube, on Google Hangout. I think that's everybody. I don't have my Periscope up right now. I don't know where my tablet at. Went out for the weekend. The kids had it. I don't know where it's at. But besides that, this is Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron, one of your middle class millionaires. There we go. Yes, we're back with another live stream of the ABCs, 123s, business mindset training. And tonight we're talking about cash flow from the series Cash Flow, Profit, and ROI, or what you want to call return on investment. We're live, back once again. Yesterday we covered the definition of each of those, the A, B, and the C. And now tonight we bring you the 1, 2, 3 on cash flow. It's actually more than 3 tonight, because all the parts, all 3 parts to the cash flow have something extra on top of it tonight. So I hope that this thing goes all smoothly and I can get it done before I'm summons back to another feeding for my young boy, for my boy who just hit a month on the 24th. So the other 2, I know the other 2 gonna stay asleep. But for my youngest, I hope he stays asleep just long enough that I can finish this stream. Right? So Wednesdays, folks. Wednesdays. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We are in R.O.I's book, GoPro, 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. That's the study hall. And we will be on to chapter 5. Is it chapter 5 already? Chapter 5. Inviting prospects to understand your product and or opportunity. I need to brush back up on it. I'm trying to go through. I don't even know my highlight of that. Don't know my tablet of that. I need to get back into chapter 5 because I've been reading all this other stuff. So for those who are interested, you can join us on Facebook. You look for the group Team for Millionaires. If you're a like-minded individual, you want to get with some other people. We're not pitching you our business or any of that stuff. What we're trying to do with this, all of us trying to hit our goals in our own programs. And I mean, some people are trying to find a program, so you can come there and search as well if you're trying to get out the rat race. I've been working independently from home since 2012. Yes, I run my own daycare. Yes, I write children's books, but I am I'm working on internet marketing stuff right now. I mean, that's why I have internet marketing, network marketing, affiliate marketing. That's why I'm looking into our buddy R.O.I, who got back to me. We still don't have a date set up that we could get the interview together to get out to the people. And I'm going to reach out to this guy right here, Anik Singal. He wrote the book Circle of Profit. He actually lives driving range. I mean, I could drive to Germantown, Maryland, and try to go meet this guy if he's not on the road. I'm going to go try to reach out to this guy. They actually just sent me an email about they have job openings, but, I'm not trying to work back in that. And we heard about Dr. Claude Anderson from somebody I follow, Daryl Muhammad from darylmuhammad.net. He did a Black Business Expo in Texas with Dr. Claude Anderson. Hey, this guy got some powerful stuff. This book right here has definitely had my highlighter going dry. What else we have? We have a book from Dr. Stan Harris. He talks about your breakthrough. It's guaranteed, right? I'm just going to show you the books that I'm into right now. It says, as seen on TV. Got a little signature in here. This the autograph edition. See if that pop up. Bam, bam, bam. And last but not least, yes, finally got the oldest child, my baby girl. She is going to a Waldorf school, so I need to look into, as a teacher, because I want to be a professional. I want to know what in the world is Waldorf education about. So teaching from the inside out. I know that they are making their own textbooks, something I want to do on my level in preschool. They're making their own textbooks by hand. They're doing all this other stuff. I definitely want to look into it. So I haven't I wanted to crack this thing open today, but I haven't. I'm trying to read at least 10 pages from each book. So I might need to start my goal off small. I might need to go 5 so I could be honest with myself. So that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 pages I'm trying to read, and then work my way back up to 10. Because when I just had a couple of books, I read this, the whole R.O.I, along with the audio. For those who tune in tomorrow, maybe you'll be able to get the whole audio book, and I have the ebook. So maybe you get the audio and the ebook. If you follow along tomorrow, you could get it. So, like I said, once again, I'm Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron, one of your middle class millionaires. See the replays at middleclassmillionaire.pw. And this is the live stream about the ABCs 1, 2, 3 business mindset training. And tonight we're talking cash flow, the 1, 2, 3 for cash flow. So what do you need to know about cash flow? Let's look at the definitions. So when we talk about cash flow, profit, ROI / return on investment, whatever you want to call it. So return on investment means the benefit to you for investing in a resource. And what is the profit? Profit is both noun and verb. And if you're looking at profit as a noun, you're looking at profit as a noun, you're talking about a financial gain or difference between amount earned and spent. If you're looking at profit as a verb, you will say, oh, okay, profit is obtaining a financial advantage. Okay. And then we define cash flow as the total amount of money transferred into and out of a business. Talking about your liquid assets, right? So now that we're talking about your cash flow as liquid assets, as the total amount of money transferred into and out of a business, what's the 1, 2, 3 for that? What can be my 1, 2, 3 about cash flow? Number 1, financial statements, right? That's the number 1 focus when you talk about cash flow. Is your financial statement. And a financial statement, it comes in 4 parts. If you're really keeping a financial statement, it's going to come in 4 parts. And what are those 4 parts? Number 1, the income statement. Number 2, the balance sheet. Number 3, the statement of change. And number 4, the cash flow statement. All of these things are important. And like I said, I'm trying to keep it short in case I got to go feed my infant child, my youngest baby boy who just hit a month. He gets hungry. He's a month now. He's getting super hungry. Sorry if I missed the comment. I can't see it past my little holder. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. So we're talking about the financial statement and the 4 parts to the financial statement when we're talking about the 1, 2, 3 of cash flow. So number 1 for cash flow is the financial statement. And I told you the income statement, you can Google that to find out more information what an income statement is. You could Google a balance sheet, get an example of a balance sheet. You could get you could go and Google the statement of change. It's actually a longer name than that. So if you click on, if you're on Google and you're talking about cash flow statement of change, you'll see it. And you also want to put in cash flow statement. That way you get to see all the paperwork. They'll give you a free demo probably on if you Google it, right? I know my books are set up a certain way, but as I expanded the daycare and internet marketing and all the other stuff I'm doing, I actually went and hired myself a CPA that's on retainer. So now I do my stuff differently because my taxes get done differently. But I get financial reports from her. I get it from her every week. And I also sit down with my family every week and we go over our financial statements. Why? Because when I started daycare in 2012, when it was just the business of owning a daycare, I had to put it together with number two. Number two, most important thing about cash flow is bootstrapping. Bootstrapping. Now, what are we doing with bootstrapping? Remember, cash flow is the total amount of money transferred into and out of a business, your liquid assets. When you're bootstrapping, you're doing everything from your cash flow. You're doing everything out of those liquid assets. So if you're not constantly bringing in money, bootstrapping will not work for you. But because we're talking about it tonight, what's an important element of cash flow? Financial statements was number one for that important part of cash flow. And financial statements was built into four parts: income statement, balance sheet, statement of change, and cash flow statement. So bootstrapping brings us to this. What do we need if we're going to bootstrap our business? If we're going to if we're going to be using the profit that's coming in, if we're going to be using the cash flow, the cash that is flowing in, if we're going to be using that to build up our business, what do we need to do? What do we need to have? We will need a plan. If you're in business and you don't have a business plan, you're already losing. You're already losing. You can't just go out here and wing it every day because you're not going to end up anywhere. And you're not going to be able to know if you're progressing. So you need a plan. Business plan templates all over the internet. You can Google them. They come a dime a dozen, all shapes and sizes and different purposes, right? So the other thing that's important to bootstrapping, what I learned, and that's why I hired a professional money manager, because I'm not a professional and I actually really I dislike what's going on my Facebook. I really dislike math. Yes, I was a teacher. Yes, I taught grades K or preschool all the way up to 10th grade. But myself and math, we just didn't get along. So I hired a professional accountant to handle all that stuff. And that brings us to number two. The second part of bootstrapping is a team. You're going to need a team. You're going to need to make that kind of reservation with a team, right? You need that stuff in your life. So you need a plan when you bootstrapping. You need a team when you bootstrapping. And most of all, you need to be tracking the money. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? You need to always be tracking your money, because you need to know if you can leverage your money. If you can leverage your money to get a loan from a bank, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, Jory. You need to know if you need to be able to know if you need an investor, or you need to know what is it? You need to know if you could get a loan, if you need an investor, or you need to keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, how are you doing? So by bootstrapping, or you're reading, yeah. I said I'm gonna try to eat these books right here. I'm trying to get into them, right? Show all the streams. Oh, so it's like, man, you got to be doing that, right? If you're not keeping track of your money, then you're going to definitely be lost. Which brings me to number three, the final point about cash flow. When you think about the final point about your cash flow, is a song, an old Wu-Tang song. If you don't know about Wu-Tang, hey, you can Google them too. It's an old Wu-Tang song that talks about cream. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, dollar, dollar bill, y'all. Why is this important about your cash flow? Why is the cream important about your cash flow? Why should cash rule everything around your business? Because you need to keep a close eye on your money. I don't know if you watch Shark Tank like I watch Shark Tank, but Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary, he fries, fricassee, saute, he does everything, broil them, bake them. He does everything to these entrepreneurs who don't know their numbers. So keep a close eye on your money. because it's all about your cream. You got to know your numbers. And if you know your numbers, you're going to know the health of your company. That's what it comes down to when you're talking about the cream in your business. The cash rules everything around me. It's the cash rules everything around your business. So keep a close eye on the money. Know your numbers. So that way you know the health of your company to know if it's working or not. That goes back to those financial statements. If you don't know, if you don't have the financial statements and the four parts of the financial statement, you might be losing. And then if you're a bootstrapping solopreneur or small business company and you don't have a plan, a team, and financial statements running, you're going to definitely be lost because you don't know if you need a loan, you don't know if you need an angel investor, you don't know what you need because you're not paying attention to those financial statements. And that's what brings it to the cream. Grant Cardone was talking about it on his all the time, right? Grant Cardone talk about his streams all the time. He say, who has my money? Who's got my money? But he also have charts. He have charts and charts and charts of what his money is doing. On my financial statements that I get from my accountant, when she sends over the paperwork, it's charts. Each category. Oh, your moon bounce business, this is what the bar graph look like, and this is what the money level is. Oh, your books, this is what it is, this is what it look like. Your moon bounces, your books, your daycare, and this it could be negative or positive. It will show. It will show up on the chart. It's going to show up in the graphs. It's going to show up. Oh, you owe this for your income tax. Oh, your cable bill, your electric bill, all this was that. It's detailed. It's detailed because I need to know the numbers because I need to know if I need to go out and sell books door to door, if I need to go out, go business to business, company to company, if I need to go to the daycare centers and push the moon bounce business. I need to know these things. And we only know that. We only keep track of the cash flow by the information and hold on the systems. Now there we go. That's it for cash flow. So you make sure you join us. Cash flow, the total amount of money transferred in and out of business, the liquid assets. Tomorrow, we here. R.O.I, GoPro book, 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. We are doing the live study hall. Anybody can join. You can get the link, joining the conversation. By joining the exclusive Facebook group, you'll get the link to jump on the Google Hangout and have your voice be heard about his views in our book study, our study hall session for entrepreneurs and the business mindset. If you're not an entrepreneur but you're thinking about it, guess what? You already won. You already a business person because you're in the business of you. You're in the business of you. You represent yourself no matter if you have a job or not. I thank you, CR7. I hope everyone could join us tomorrow as we talk. Hopefully I'll get one other, since I couldn't get R.O.I this week. He said the stream is too late for him, even though I think he's on the West Coast time when I talked to him. But I'm gonna try to get him on one of these late night streams. Try to get his voice. I know he up working and grinding, so we need to try to get him on here for one of the study halls of his work, right? So thank you, folks. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Hopefully we can see you tomorrow. I'm signing out. This is Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron, one of your middle-class millionaires. I encourage you to be confident, be smart, be fruitful, and multiply. Then when you start, you don't stop until you achieve your goals. Good night and good morning. I'll see you tomorrow for study hall on the next call. Have a good night. All right. I don't know how Facebook worked, but it shut down.